And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Here's a look at some stats for Cole Anthony.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection. And it's showing.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings, and it's Anthony in at the point. And for Miami, Adebayo and Ware together inside. MP is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, BA, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
So Milwaukee wins the tip. Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. The Heat on offense. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
Shot clock at 3. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Antetokounmpo with it. Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. And it's Miami's ball. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Well, after getting hammered on the boards in that one, you'd expect them to make some adjustments. Let's see what they've got.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Turner. Kuzma against Adebayo. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Powell outside from deep. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Anthony finds Turner. On the wing, Anthony. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Powell. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Parker outside. Hero on the wing. Where the screen. There's the triple. And Hero with the 3.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, BA.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Miami trailing. MP looking around. Trent against Hero. From outside the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Pass to Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Khalil Ware.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Anthony. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Miami has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Powell, left side. It's stolen by Trent, and they're on the run. Kuzma, that's good.
I love how aggressive Kuzma is in transition. Terrific at finding ways to execute.
Now MP. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Miami, they've managed to get into the top spot in the rankings, but that doesn't mean they can let their foot off the gas. They now have a bullseye on their back, and everyone wants to beat the best.
Turner, a screen on Powell. Kuzma, the pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Rebound Miami. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Parker outside. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Oh, sweet move. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
MP against Anthony. Hero outside. Where the screen. Here's the 3. Anthony grabs the board. Bucks trail by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Kuzma. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
They're just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
MP outside. Hero, screen on Trent. MP, the pass to Adebayo. For 3, Powell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. Kuzma outside. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Miami leading by 4. Parker outside. It's Powell on the wing. Miami moving it around. Has to Ware. To the inside. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Wiggins, he's checked in for Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Now here's Anthony, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo inside. Jaquez covers. They get the rebound. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Anthony against MP. They set the screen from behind the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
Here's MP. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Wiggins. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
They set a pick. Wiggins from long range. The rebound by Turner. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 25-point game against Portland.
And then you look at what he did defensively. 4 blocks on the night, and he changed a number of others.
MP with it. Turner covers. MP outside. Pass to Jovic. Jacks up a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Trent outside. Anthony with a screen on Mitchell. Antetokounmpo outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Heat leading by 3. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma against Wiggins. On the wing, Kuzma. He's got 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Parker pulls it down. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Fires it from 18. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Anthony outside. Trent outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. To the left wing. Trent outside. Fires in the triple. It's a tie ball game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Anthony. Parker passes to Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Trent's shot is off. Well, Miami's shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Kuzma against MP. And there's the screen. To the wing, right side. Miami moving it around. Jaquez finds Parker. Back to Jaquez. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
With a whole new group out there. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. Here's Porter, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Left block shot on the way. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Adebayo and Ware together inside. Terry Rozier is out there with MP, and it's Powell in at the 3, small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Kuzma following the 3-point basket by Miami. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game.
Pouring up for the lob. Bam pounds it home.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Bucks trail by 8. Trent outside. Back to Porter. And he's going for the oop here. MP outside. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Powell. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Ware.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down. Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Miami leading by 10. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Powell passes to Rozier. Right side Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Rozier. Oh, he tries a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pounded by Rozier. Porter against MP. The 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Powell in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Here's an 8-footer. Here's Ware, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass. Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Powell. Rozier from outside. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Heat leading by 11. Powell with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Rozier outside to the inside. Here's Adebayo. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the take, Giannis stops in and hammers it down.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Ware. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Ware's got 7 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Antetokounmpo finds Anthony. And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
And the Heat with some changes. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Norm Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Rozier. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Parker. Here's Anthony. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on Jaquez. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Heat leading by 16. Right wing. Jovic passes to Jaquez. Parker outside. Pass to Mitchell. Over Trent. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Parker outside. This one for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep. And so it's Miami up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. It would appear there were some fun games headed our way, guys.
Yeah, I'm all about fun. I had the crew rig up some confetti for later in the show.
Yeah, that was a fun idea. I saw that. And actually, we have a surprise for you.
Yeah, big fella, we sent the crew to your car instead. 20,000 pieces of confetti all over the interior. Have fun cleaning that thing up. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Here's MP. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. On the court right now for the Bucks. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner, and it's Anthony in at the point guard position.
What separates Adebayo from other bigs in this league is his agility, and that really shows up in pick-and-roll action.
Trent outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo outside. Offline with a 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Here's MP. There, the screen. Anthony against MP. 3 on the clock. Hero, the pass to MP. Knocks it down from distance. Parker's got 11 points.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
The Bucks shooting about 43% on this one. Trent outside. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Hero outside. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
Pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Anthony with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Hero for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Parker's got 8 assists here tonight.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got 17 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Hero, the pass to Powell. Shoots. And MP with a basket on the assist from Powell. 13 points in the game.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Anthony finds Trent. Stolen by Parker. He takes it in, and Parker throws it down.
A good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, Turner, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Larson comes in for Norm Powell. Here's Anthony. 9 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 9 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Larson. Hero, screen on Kuzma. And here's Wiggins. From downtown, pure from three-point range.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now here's Turner, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Ware. Hero for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Hero for three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Beyond the arc. Trent's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Inside. Pass to Wiggins. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kuzma outside. To the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Parker against Anthony. Here's Hero. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And here's Anthony. 9 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And a peek at the standings in this year's NBA Cup. The group stage is almost over.
And I have really enjoyed this year's version of the Cup. We're almost at the best part, too. The single elimination knockout rounds. I can't wait to get those started.
So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. And Jaquez is subbed in for Tyler Hero. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Turner passes to Trent. Anthony outside. No good on the three.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Parker against Anthony. Pass to Jovic. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Anthony outside. Portis with a screen on Parker. Looking to get it going. Here's Kuzma. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. Mitchell's checked in for Parker. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.